Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.
I said the Constitution, the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, remains the supreme law that guides the actions that we take as a country. When my brother started speaking, I was expecting him to refer to the Constitution and tell the good people of Ghana how President Mahama may have breached any aspect of the Constitution by the appointments that he made.
So it's not about law, it's about prudence.
Whether it is security or not, and I think it's important, I allowed you to speak. Whether it is security or not, every action, the appointments that President Mahama made are all justified by the Constitution. And he has the power, that power to appoint the CDS, to appoint the army chiefs, is vested in the president as the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. And all of a sudden, I am surprised that the likes of Honorable Reverend Ntim Fordjour and MPP members are on this tangent of criticizing President Mahama's decision to appoint army chiefs. Oh, President Mahama made these appointments in March 2025. Look, in 2017, even before the Council of State was constituted, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo asked or made appointments and placed them in acting capacities, because when you read the Constitution, either 202 or 212, it says that the appointments be done in consultation with the Council of State. And so because the Council of State was not constituted at the time, he couldn't wait for the Council of State to be constituted. So he appointed an acting IGP, appointed an acting, because theirs is the public, no, it's not Council of State. Theirs has to do with the Public Workers Commission. No, we'll get there. No, don't mix, don't compare. No, don't compare mangoes with oranges.
It's what's disruptive. Please,
then I'm telling you that. So why are you criticizing President Mahama? Why are you
Did we sack the
why are you doing this?
He allowed you.
I allowed you.
He disagreed with you on certain things, but he didn't say.
I disagree with many things you have said.
Yes.
And so I'm saying that President Mahama even waited to constitute the Council of State fully before the appointments were made. You couldn't wait. Your president Akufo-Addo couldn't wait. As early as February 2017, he appointed army chiefs, appointed IGPs in acting capacities, awaiting the confirmation by the Council of State. Did that mean that President Akufo-Addo was playing partisan politics? And then when you make claims, that's what you said. No, when you make claims that by these appointments, President Mahama was introducing partisan politics to the military, please, this platform is a very serious platform.
That is
you need to be extremely careful and cautious the kind of claims that you make.
That's
why?
exactly what he has done.
Is the new CDS a partisan person? So have you ever seen him?
So why couldn't he work with 15 generals?
But why are you behaving like this? The president decides. The president decides who he wants to work with as a CDS.
15.
Why? Was the CDS that Akufo-Addo appointed in 2017, was it done because he had an MPP membership card?
No,
please.
Because
so he demonstrated that President Mahama
was appointed army commander by President Mahama, and he worked with him.
You see, I allowed you to speak.
Statesmanship.
I allowed you to speak. Allow me to make my point.
Must not be.
But I think it's important that he because I gave him. He made a lot of claims. He made a lot of claims that are not true.
Make his point,
no, I'm making your point. You make claims.
Let me
the president exercising his constitutional right in Article 202 and Article 212.
Yes.
It means he was introducing power. Where is that? Where is this ridiculous claim coming from? Because the president only acted according to what the Constitution, the powers the Constitution has granted him.
For 5 minutes.
Now, why? What? No, you kept disrupting and interjecting. So please allow me to make my point. Why are we making it look as though this is the first time an elected president of the republic is appointing army chiefs and trying to create this whole narrative of partisanship? Look, when you go into the very top hierarchy of the army, even the former CDS himself, I'm sure, after December 7th, he would have known that he was headed home.
I want them to correct. So that's not what I said. It's not on the altar of loyalty.
Even I don't sacrifice meritocracy.
Political loyalty.
No, what do you mean that? No, you see, when you make such claims, when you make such claims, because you are making a claim as though the new army chiefs have been rewarded because they are identified as partisan folks, and it is not true. And you are ranking.
That's what
you are ranking on defense. You don't make some of these ridiculous claims on a platform like this.
I take exception to that.
No, because it's a ridiculous claim.
No, please, you must take it back.
Because you cannot. You see, all the I cannot retract because the people appointed, the army chiefs. No, you cannot be fair to them. You are not fair to the gentlemen appointed. That people who have said, people who have earned on merit. No, I'm not describing. I am describing your argument.
I want to say some more.
Let me set the record straight.
No, that is
you are saying. No.
You must
I am describing your argument as ridiculous because people who have paid their appointments as military chiefs, and you sit here and you say that those appointments we should not sacrifice meritocracy for political loyalty. By that you are ascribing partisanship to the new army chiefs.
No,
and it is not fair coming from you as a ranking on defense. What you are telling us fundamentally, what you are telling us that no.
To be fair,
if there is an apology to be made, it must come from you. Because you are trying to tell us that I can never use that word. That President Mahama has appointed are partisan. That is the claim you are making. And it is not fair to the security of this nation.
Yes, I understand that.
He must apologize for that claim.
I understand that. You sat here and spoke for 10, in fact, close to 10.
Did I use any offensive word?
No, hold on.
Did I use any offensive word?
Yes, to say that.
Reverend,
I didn't describe
please respect. Let's please respect our audience. The point I'm trying to make is this: that when we all agree, no, Reverend, hold on.
Have I ever used an offensive word at him?
Hold on, Reverend. When we all agree,
why are you struggling to speak to the issues?
You will not allow me.
When we all agree,
describing me as ridiculous.
Reverend, when we all agree on the ground rules, don't break it.
Pay attention. We agreed on the
ground rules,
and I kept quiet for you.
This is a very important.
I suspect that there were certain things you said which he was not comfortable with.
Exactly, but I allowed you to
but
speak.
He allowed that to land, and then
he is doing this because
me one word.
He is doing more.
No, I'm not saying
so let him retract his microphone because it's a trick.
Please allow him. When he's done, you have every right to
retract.
But once he's on the floor and you raise it, you don't give him the time for him to
let me remake my point. And it's important.
Just allow him to land.
My point is that you are ranking on the Defense Committee of Parliament.
So we must.
Parliament has oversight responsibilities over the various sectors, including the security sector. Now, the defense minister, the army chief, and all of them who work with us as members of parliament, especially those of you on that committee. And when you make the claim that we should not sacrifice meritocracy on the altar of partisan loyalty or political loyalty, what it essentially means is that you are making the argument that the newly appointed army chiefs did not get or earn the appointment by merit, but they earned it by political loyalty. And I'm telling you that it is such a ridiculous and a dangerous claim to be coming from you.
But Reverend, what is so insulting if somebody says your claim is ridiculous?
I have a background in
security. It's not insulting.
I have a background in security. I cannot see it on your platform.
It's not a problem.
I cannot see it on your platform. I cannot see it.
Let's make
it.
And
it's a claim that you must apologize for.
It is not insulting. It's a ridiculous claim. It's unacceptable. That's what it means.
I know the new standards of Good Morning Ghana.
I know this whole trick. He's afraid that his lies have been exposed, so he doesn't want to allow me to speak. Again, in your 15 minutes presentation, you fail to point out. You fail to point out that the president did not anything the president did that was not in accordance with the constitution.
Where did I say that?
And I tell you that
Where did I say
the president, as the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, and indeed, from 1992, all the presidents that we've had, the power to appoint army chiefs rests with them,
Yeah,
and they've all exercised it so.
Yeah, you've made this. You've made this point
telling you
several
that
times.
even President Akufo-Addo, your immediate past president, one that you sit here to hail. Why? Is it President Mahama that created army commanders? So President Akufo-Addo could not even wait for Council of State to be constituted before he appointed his army chiefs. So what crime or what wrong has President Mahama done by appointing his army chiefs?
Let's make progress. Yes.
So as for this argument on the security chiefs, I think that Reverend must be made to retract for trying to create the impression that the newly appointed army chiefs were appointed because they were considered based on partisan line. You are introducing partisanship into the military, which is very dangerous. Into the military, which is very, very dangerous. Now, Moro,
you hate it when people interrupt you.
He made some claims.
Doing that.
Moro, he made some claims about the economy, and it's important to get back. He said that Deloitte, for example, projected that the economy will grow by 8%. That's the point that he made. But it is not true. I have here a publication by my journal online. Deloitte is applauding government for the 4% growth and describing it as reasonable and achievable. Deloitte. Where did you find the Deloitte 8%
reasonable? But 5% unnecessary.
No, nobody said unnecessary. We are talking about projections. I said, you introduced Deloitte and you mentioned 8%, which is not true. Again, you're talking about termination of jobs, and you claim that 23,000 jobs have been terminated. That's what you claim. Are you making the point? That again, let me put this on record. You see, it is important for the people of Ghana to have.
You're being very disruptive.
Let me put it on record.
Why are you doing that?
Let me put it on record that since President Mahama became president of this republic on 7th January 2025, no health worker, no nurse has been sacked by the Ghana Health Service. No teacher. What happened in the case of the teachers was that after December 7th,
are you in this country?
You rushed
all the letters that were
and without recourse.
So if they were not started,
why did the for employment registered started recruiting?
Association
and the Ghana Education Service says that if you have been appointed and you are part of that group, come and do a validation. We will
force you to
ascertain the fact that you meet the requirement to be appointed as the teacher, because we cannot just go on employing your partisan foot soldiers who did not go through the due process. And so submit yourself to a process of validation, and that is what is being done. We will create sustainable employment. Again, you created the impression that in the budget you didn't hear anything about jobs, and you contradicted yourself, and you tried speaking about. And you tried talking about the fact that
why do you have to say this when he's on the floor?
He has expanded
when
beyond
you were saying
so respect the audience and allow him to learn.
They don't like to listen to the truth. He doesn't want to listen to the truth. He doesn't want to listen to the truth. The truth is that when you listen to the budget and you paid attention to the budget carefully, we mentioned a Jumara. We mentioned 1 million coders program. Government decision to equip 1 million young people with digital skills. Is that not employment? The Akukon Kitikiti that you mock at, is that not employment? The Jumara program, is that not employment? And again, they make this ridiculous claim about the Women's Bank. When you listen and you read the budget did not say the 51 million Ghana cedis is all that is being injected into the establishment of the Women Development Bank. The finance minister was clear that for preparatory works towards the establishment, and these things are stated right here. So you create an impression that you need 400 million to do ABC.
What's the minimum capital required to set up a bank in this country?
But before you set up a bank, if today,
did you say you set up a bank, or you said you do a microfinance?
If today you hold your $400 million and you just go to Bank of Ghana, you just start the process.